because the graduates will be processing down this main aisle. So ma'am, I actually need that moved. And this main aisle. Hopefully your student has talked to you and told you which aisle they'll be processing down so that you have the best chance at a great picture. So again, let's find our seats. We'll be beginning in just a moment. For the academic procession.
morning, I am Jose Gonzalez. As we say the pledge, we remember Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. on January 20th, 1986. We celebrated his birthday for the first time as a national holiday. Dr. King was the leader of the modern civil rights movement. advocating nonviolent civil disobedience as the way of challenging and changing oppression and injustice in American society. Though Dr. King was murdered by an assassin bullet on April 4, 1968, his dream of just America for all Americans live in us each today. Please join me in our pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God and one indivisible. Please remain standing for our national anthem.
Thank you, Jose, for doing that. Good morning, students, parents, families, friends, and distinguished guests. I am Martin Conradi, your principal at Genesis High School. Welcome to our winter commencement exercises and the formal recognition of the milestone these graduates have achieved. We are most proud. Buenos días, alumnos, padres, familias, amigos y distinguidos invitados. Soy Martin Conradi, el director de Genesis High School. Bienvenidos a la recepción de invierno y el reconocimiento formal del logro que estos graduados han alcanzado. Nos sentimos muy orgullosos. Please help me in recognizing our distinguished guests. Our school board members, starting with the president of the school board, Mr. Ashley Muchin. School board vice president, Mr. Chris Dillon. Mr. Josh Coy. Mrs. Carol Armstrong. And Ms. Priscilla Ruiz. Our superintendent of schools is Dr. Christy Lee. Ms. Jennifer Everly, our Chief Academic Officer. Chief Scott Bunch, Chief of Bastrop Independent School District Police. Ms. Diana Green, Chief of HR. Mr. Mike White, our Chief Financial Officer. Mr. Lee Raspberry, Executive Director of Facilities and Support Services. Mr. Evan Moreland, Executive Director of Communications. Dr. Jeremy Small, Director of Secondary Schools. Mr. Chris Liracy, Director of Digital Learning and Library Services. Ms. Crystal Gabriel, the Bastrop High School Principal. Mr. Zach Allison, Gateway Principal. And Ms. Stacy Tinkus, the Associate Principal of Cedar Creek High School. The graduates of Genesis High School are bound by the requirements set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the State Board of Education. Our graduates enter the workforce and military, and many pursue post-secondary educational opportunities. Graduates, I applaud each of you for demonstrating the will to succeed. To date, the the Genesis High School class of 2026 numbers 117, and this is the largest group of graduates for a winter graduation in the history of the school. It's actually the second largest number of students that we've had on the stage at any given time for Genesis graduation. So these guys just worked so hard this fall. I'm so proud of the determination and the drive that each of you has shown this past fall. At this time, special recognition is in order for several of our students. Genesis High School endeavors to prepare our students for transition to post-secondary opportunities in education and in the workforce. The Texas Success Initiative, or TSI, is the test students must take and pass in order to enroll college-level courses at community and junior colleges throughout the state. Students, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing as we acknowledge your accomplishment. College ready in reading and writing, Sophia Rivas. Sophia here. All right. College ready in mathematics, Gilberto Ramirez Padilla. All right. They may be just shy and not standing up. All right. Dr. Lee, Mr. Muching, and members of the board, as the principal of the Genesis High School, I certify that these students receiving their diplomas today have fulfilled all of the requirements set by the Texas Education Agency and the Bastrop Independent School District for graduation from high school. At this time, Dr. Lee and the Board of Trustees will present each student their Genesis High School diploma.
Manuel Durán León. Ángel Rodríguez Jaimes. Justin Castro Bracamontes. Benjamín Escobar Joaquín. Juan Ponce Martínez. Noemí Ramírez Jiménez. Delilah Navarro. Ricky Jordan. Gabriel Diaz. Yesenia Mora. Yulisa Cruz. Ada Cantillo de Voz. Alexandra Robledo. Dane Still. Evelyn Facio Arellano. Joanne Delgadillo. Brisa Robles. Reina González. Gianni Treviño. Luis Rocco Madrigal. Amira Ledesma. Natalie Hernández Cruz. Julia Galeano Sánchez. Amberly Wilson. Delilah Cortez. Briseida Resendiz Villegas. Kaylee Heckman. Nick Hernández Villegas. Lindsay Ambrosio Jaimes. Pablo Reyes García. David Luna Martínez. Victoria Ávila. Isaías Sotero Reyes. Ricardo Cornejo. Jonathan Vélez Guillén. Angel Herrera. Sanaya Alcaberry. Andrea Weber. Gilberto Ramírez Padilla. Manuel Martínez. Norberto Santos Peralta. Jasper Morales. Clementine Noah Morales. Esmeralda Gómez Rodríguez. Denasia Nim Smith. Marely Gómez. Jasmarie Méndez. Ismael Chavero Guillén. Marianne Castaneda. Francisco Barcenas Castellán. Isabela Guzmán. Melanie Espinosa López. Christopher Macedo. Arlet Ochoa. Marshall Flores. Edmund Andino Mejía. Brianna Aviles Romero. John Hernández. Michelle Rodriguez. Kimberly Correa Olvera. Andrea Augustine. Amina Brown. Anthony Rodriguez Flores. Donovan Phillips. Joseph Watson. Gabriel Regan. Pedro Vázquez Rivera. Eric Gonzalez. Evelyn Bucio Reyes. Iris Arias López. Jordín Gómez Otlat. Xavier Garcia. Víctor Sánchez Granados. Brandon Anthony Garcia. Rebeca Hernández Jaimes. Sol Ramírez Mondragón. París Hernández Altamirano. Alain Fernández Olivera. Kenneth Rodríguez González. Brian Cervantes Ramírez. Kenneth Ortiz. Marvin Carvajal Serrano. Lisbeth López Zamora. Eric Varillas López. Jocelyn López. Mark Vallejo. Katie López Guardado. Stephanie Orellana. Soledad Arriaga Guerrero. Azucena López Arellano. José González.
faculty and staff of the Bastrop Independent School District, I am pleased to recognize the class of 2026, Genesis High School. You may now move your tassel to the left. Congratulations.
Graduates, congratulations on your first step. Today's graduation is my 26th as the principal of Genesis. We began today's commencement by remembering the first national celebration of Dr. King's birthday. As you contemplate your accomplishments and plan for your future, I'd like you to remember Dr. Martin Luther King and what he means to us, to the United States of America. Dr. King has come to symbolize our best national traits and aspirations. There is a unique ethos in the American aura, and it's called the American dream, an ideal that each of us has the opportunity to succeed if we are willing to work for it. Graduates, you have worked hard for the entry-level ticket to the American dream. You have graduated from high school and are ready to take the next step. For the first time in the last 15 years, no one, not your parents or the state of Texas, can tell you what to do or where to be. You are free to pursue your dreams. So, that being said, what wisdom could I possibly bestow to you now? I'll turn to the business world for inspiration. In his speech to the graduating class of 2005 at Stanford University, Steve Jobs, this is the guy from Apple Computer, Steve Jobs observed, death is very likely the single best invention of life. It's life's change agent. It clears out the old to make new or make room for the new. Right now, graduates, the new is you. But someday, not too long from now, you will gradually become the old and be cleared away. Sorry to be so dramatic, but it's quite true. Your time is limited, so don't waste it, graduates. Don't waste it living someone else's life. It's your life. It's not your mom's or your grandpa's or your teacher's. It's yours. What will each of you do with it in the time that you have? Ultimately, each of you will seek to establish a career for yourself and your family. Some of you will gravitate towards further schooling in trade schools, colleges, and universities. The pathway to a career may point some of you to the military or directly into the workforce. As you make these most important decisions in your future, I want you to remember the words of a man by the name of Steve Blank. He is a very successful businessman, associate professor at Stanford University, a lecturer at the University of California, Berkeley, and an innovator. He is fond of reminding us that, and this is his quote, his words, people talk about getting lucky breaks in their careers. I'm living proof that the lucky breaks theory is simply wrong. You get to make your own luck. The world is run by those who show up, not by those waiting to be asked. Show up and make yourself what you're intended to be and realize your dream. And then, when the showing up gets difficult, I want you to remember the words of another very famous man, Denzel Washington. In his address to the Dillard class of 2015, he stated, fail big. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams, and they ultimately fuel disappointment. You gotta make goals, period. I try to give myself a goal every day. And is money the key to success? Washington went on to say, you'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. I don't care how much money you make, you can't take it with you. It's not how much you have, it's what you do with it. While you're on your knees in the morning, say thank you. Say thank you in advance for what is already yours. True desire in the heart for anything good is God's proof to you set beforehand that it's already yours. When you get it, reach back, pull someone else up. Each one teach one. Don't just aspire to make a living. Graduates, aspire to make a difference. Graduates, as you endeavor to show up in life and create your future, please remember those teachers who have made a difference for you. A big thank you to Mrs. DeLeon, Miss Morgan, Miss Ackland, Miss Zona, Miss Maldonado, Mr. Benz, Mr. Whale, and to Miss Lopez Robles. Folks, we need a hand for those people. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank Miss Meyer, Miss Juarez, and Miss Morales. Thank you to the staff of the PAC, Dr. Lee, Board of Trustees. Thank you for your participation today, and congratulations to the Genesis High School class of 2026.